What's up, YouTube? How we doing? We just got out of the gym. Another great workout. Update video. Title of this video is gonna be I quit weed. Still, we are 6 weeks sober now. Well, a month and 16 days. No smoking after smoking for fucking 10 years. It feels good to be sober. I definitely had a big problem with smoking. Smoked for 10 years consistently. It has ruined my life in the process. Not ruined my life, but it didn't help me get to where I wanted to be. I feel like if I never smoked, I would have been in a better place, you know, financially, mentally, physically, everywhere. All the lees out there, I would have been better. I can't say this for sure, but just since quitting, I've been way improved. My life quality has gone way up. I started smoking when I was 16. Smoked with my friend who I'm still friends with now. He doesn't smoke anymore. He's doing, I mean, in my eyes, he's doing well. If you ask him, he could be doing better too. So I'm sure we all think we could be doing better. Maybe we just have high standards, but I have big dreams for myself. Not even that I had. I'm gonna go big places, and quitting is gonna help me get there. So I've been smoking for 10 years besides the last 6 weeks, and yeah, it's been good being sober. It's been a blessing, and it wasn't easy. In my smoking period, I would spend a lot of time like just out getting high, not doing nothing. Like, I could say that looking back now that I wasn't achieving anything when I was smoking. I was just getting high with friends, and all that time I could have been doing way better things. So the first time I smoked was junior year. I was big into wrestling. I was on the wrestling team. I was a really good wrestler. I would work out. I would wrestle at school. After that, I would go to the gym, and then eventually I wanted to buy mats for my house, so I saved up my money and I purchased mats that cost $400 at the time. And then I was practicing after work too. After school too, I was practicing. I would invite friends over, we would work out, we would hit the mats, practice moves, and when I got those mats, it really improved my overall wrestling abilities. I got really, really good at it. Yeah, I smoked a little bit sophomore year, and I knew it wasn't good. I had a friend who was really upset when he found out that I was getting high. Rightfully so. I think he smacked me on the back of the head, and I definitely appreciate that. I just wish I listened. And I remember being scared to tell him whenever I was high. So that's a good friend right there. Someone who wanted to see you do better and not go down a bad path. But yeah, smoking introduced me to, there was a kid on the wrestling team who I would buy weed from, and it turned out to be a real bad apple. And he got me into some legal trouble. I ended up getting kicked off the wrestling team because of this. And that was senior year. I wrestled for like the first 2 months of that year, and then I got kicked off. Me and a few kids got kicked off because we all were involved with him. And that was probably the first time I like really felt depression in my life. Getting kicked off from the team that I really enjoyed, and I spent 3.5 years really working hard to get better every year and get stronger. And definitely was something I really enjoyed, and weed, you know, and my decisions took that away from me. I can't just blame weed. I mean, yeah, it was weed, you know, it was my decisions, but weed is what put me around those people. And yeah, just generally speaking, those people who get high aren't really the ones you want to hang out with. You want to hang out with people who are going to push you and make you better. I'm all sweaty right now because I was just at the gym. So I'm, you know, getting stronger, improving myself. The gym is a great place to go if you're trying to improve yourself. There could be a lot of distractions at the gym. You know, like I try to just go there for me and work out for me, but there's so many pretty girls there, you know, you just kind of get lost in the sauce when you're there. But I try to stay focused and not get involved with that. You know, of course, if, you know, if a girl falls in my lap, I'm going to talk to her. And, well, not if she falls in my lap, but if I see a girl I think I should talk to and, you know, I feel a connection with, I'm going to talk to her. I'm going to do my thing. So, yeah, smoking for 10 years. It's only got progressively worse throughout the years. I got countless summonses, in trouble with the cops a bunch of times, just for like weed being illegal when I was growing up. Now it's much different. Cops don't bust your balls anymore. But countless tickets, spent countless amount of dollars on weed, just legally speaking, probably about $15,000 to $20,000 in lawyers and getting in trouble. I got a DWI for being high once. That cost like $10,000. Paying for lawyers for summonses, fucking a whole bunch of shit. So it just holds you back, you know? Like legally speaking, it holds you back, and then mentally, like, it puts you in a different spot that you're like comfortable and complacent. And I spoke about this in a past video. It's not good to be comfortable. You always want to be uncomfortable, you know, not like, yeah, you want to be uncomfortable because that's what makes those uncomfortable positions comfortable. You know, if you don't enjoy benching because it's uncomfortable, you just keep doing it and doing it, and eventually it becomes second nature, and then it's a comfortable thing. So anything that's uncomfortable, you have to do it to make yourself more comfortable and better at doing it. Whether it be talking to girls, working out, you know, anything. Could be even a business opportunity, like talking to customers. The more customers you talk to, the more fluent you get, the easier it becomes. So yeah, anything that's uncomfortable, you want to do, and you want to do it good, and you want to be happy while doing it. Happiness is a big part of life. You always want to be happy, and that's a mindset. That's something that's in here. Even if you are smoking weed, you could still be happy. So that's where everyone should start, is working on your mindset. Because you change your mind, change how you think about things, and then the world around you starts to change. But yeah, so just want to give you guys that heads up. I've been smoking for a long time, and since I've quit, which has been a little more than 6 weeks now, a month and 16 days, my life has gotten way better. My mind has gotten better. I'm more comfortable doing things. It's not, you know, I did enjoy smoking and partying and whatnot, but it doesn't align with what I want to do. It's gonna only hold me back. So you gotta, every decision you make has to be calculated, and it has to improve you at the end of the day. So everyone watching this video, I wish you all the best of luck. Do something that makes you uncomfortable and grow from doing it, because this life, you only get one life that we know of. So do it the right way, be happy, be uncomfortable, and yeah, eventually you want to be uncomfortable so one day you are comfortable. You know, everyone wants to have a lot of money. Everyone wants a beautiful girl. Everyone wants to be comfortable in their own skin. And that you get there by doing things you don't really, not that you don't like to do, but that are hard, but that you know are going to take you better places. So I used to struggle with like anxiety, and I did this exercise once that I found off YouTube, where the story is this guy was on the train, and he heard that you should lay down, not in front of the train, but lay down, like, you know, it doesn't have to be by a train. So let's say you're at the park and there's people walking on the path. He wanted to just lay down on the path this way, because that's a socially not normal thing to do. So he had to build up the courage. The first day he was so nervous he didn't do it. He couldn't lay down on the path because he was worried about what other people would think. But it doesn't matter what other people think. It matters that you're working on yourself and growing. So the first day he couldn't do it. He was sweating, nervous, his mind talked him out of it. And then, you know, went there again, tried to do it again. Day 2, he laid down on that path and felt weird, felt uncomfortable in the beginning. And then he realized, he got comfortable doing it, and he realized it doesn't matter what these people think that are walking by you, because you're probably never going to see them again. And if they decide to talk to you, you could teach them something, or if they don't learn nothing, screw it, doesn't really matter. So what I did is I took it to the top notch. I went to Times Square, busiest place in the world, maybe Japan. Their Times Square is a little busier, but I went to Times Square and I was ready to lay on the floor and just lay there. That's it. It's real simple. Real simple. You should all try to do this. But I was kind of freaking out. But I built up the courage to just take my backpack off, put it on the floor, lay down. I had my backpack next to me. I was just looking up in the sky. A few people stopped and looked at me. I was like, all right, that's weird. Then 5 seconds went by. I was like, oh, this ain't so bad. Then some people started taking pictures of me. I started smiling for the picture. I ended up having a great time just lying on the floor. I was there so long that a cop came up to me and told me I had to get out of there. And I told him I was doing a social experiment. And I kind of explained myself while still laying on the floor. And he said, all right, you got 5 minutes. And I said, all right, that's cool. So I stayed there until he came back over and said, all right, you got to go. And then I probably could have still stayed there. I was only laying on the floor. But I got up and I left, and I felt really good about it. Really good. And I posted that on my Instagram, and a few people thought it was pretty cool. One of my friends wanted to do it with me, so me and her went to the city and we did it together. And I'm sure it helped her out too, just to build more confidence and not care what people think, which is huge, which stops us from doing a lot of things that we really should do that are gonna help us. So I urge you all to do something that makes you uncomfortable, and leave a comment down below of what makes you uncomfortable, something you could do that you know is going to make you better if you keep doing it. And it's called the exposure theory. It's not really a theory, because the more you expose yourself to something, the better you get at it. So like, I've been going in the sauna every single day, and it's uncomfortable in there. It sucks, but I'm at the point where I could probably do 20 minutes if I really push myself, but for health reasons I don't really do that. But I'm pretty comfortable in that sauna. Even right now I'm in my car, I'm all sweaty. I don't feel like I don't want to touch nothing. I feel good. You know, I'm about to go shower, and yeah. So thank you guys, have a great day. Let's get it, let's get sober. Yeah, peace.